Hello everybody, this is Henry Wiederman. I am working on a Rhino Multi-Pro XA06742 fence pole hammer, gas driven. And what we got is, I'm looking at the anvil. The anvil is not coming out because they dry fired it and they got a lip that is formed on here from the shoulder being knocked down. So I'm using a jeweler's file and I'm carefully working this lip out so this will slide out. I don't want to have to try to get that sleeve out of there. And so I'm using a jeweler's file and carefully pulling without scratching the surface where the piston rides and try to work this beveled edge off right here. It's beveled. I can feel it with my finger. It's almost off. And then I'll clean it up. And now, of course, they recommend replacing it. And then I'll use the piece to go in there and see how it sits, because it tells you how much it's supposed to sit down too, and then see how much damage we got. Got it almost to the point where it's going to come out. You can use your finger and feel it. High edge, high edge, high edge. It's supposed to be flat. You can see it. I thought it would slide right out, and then I was like, uh-oh. And I did some reviews on the videos, and I'm like, uh-oh. Got some issues here, Houston. And got this bevel edge. Try not to hit this edge too at the same time, and so you're kind of working it here without scratching and hitting that edge, because I want to be able to reuse this. I think if I clean it up I can reuse it if I'm careful enough. I don't see why I can't. He's already got $400, $500 into a motor because the bracket broke and they threw it in the truck. So actually this was a blessing to come and look at this part and do the maintenance on it, because I hadn't seen the 50-hour maintenance and who knows how long. It definitely not in 50 hours, I'll guarantee that much. So it's supposed to slide right in and right out. Of course I can't do that because it's got a beveled edge from dry firing it. Took that sleeve and pushed it down. So I'm getting a little better. I'm getting it's coming up a little. The anvil's coming up a little bit better. Not quite yet. But see, it's not supposed to catch on that edge, and that's what it's doing. What's supposed to happen is that edge holds this piece. When you drop it in there, it should be flush, which it is. So I don't have to worry about that edge being a problem, but I got to get it cleaned up so this anvil will come out. And I want to save the customer money, but also it's got to be functional. You don't want to put money into it and then it falls apart because you did something wrong. So it's almost out there. That's going to take a few more strokes with the file. I thought it'd be a little bit, it was closer, but I don't think you want to sit here and watch me on a video. I'll keep doing a little bit. I just wanted to show you what I'm using. And like I said, you got to watch the shoulder and you got to watch the cylinder. You got to watch the shoulder and then the cylinder. Right? I got the anvil pushed all the way in. It slides freely, but you don't want to mar up that surface where it rides into. Tear up that O-ring when you put it back in there. I got a hone I'll run in there too. I'll make sure there's no sharp edges, and the hone will help clean it up. I don't want to take any metal, but I'll just lightly hone it. I got a nice hone I think that can go out, will fit this size, and then I'll hone this and clean it up. I don't want to scratch up the anvil, and then I'll do some more, show you some more of my shop repairs here. I don't want to also save money and cause it to cost more money. It's a balancing game. I've been pretty good at fixing things and not doing that. Where customers come back and say, hey, you know, that didn't work. Now it's costing me more problems or more money. I'm not into that. I'm done pretty good in my career doing this. You just got to have patience with it. And this has a little bit of patience. And then I'll clean it up real good. I'll make sure all the parts fits. I'll check all the specs, torques. And then I'll do some more online video watching from Rhino's. Got some really good videos. One thing I got to say, they got some good videos on their equipment. So good manufacturer in that aspect. You can't dry fire these. You can't rev it up while it's not on a post, or rev it up. Oh yeah, it's almost there. Won't be too bad. All right, I'm almost there. I don't want to tie you up, but that's what you got to do. I'll do a video once I got it cleaned up and got it out, and then I'll show you how I did that, and then I'll see if this thing's able to reuse it. All right, that's Henry Wiederman out. That's with a Rhino multi-pro fence gas-driven pole installer. That's pretty cool. First time I've ever worked on it. So I'm glad you're going to bear with me. And I'll finish hand work on this so I don't take up your time. All right, everybody have a good day.